Sorry for the AC noise, but kind of necessary. Belle Glade, Florida. Just delivered one of these. A John Deere 9R390 tractor. So now we are heading up to our next load, which is 541 miles away, up in Louisville, Georgia. We are not getting there today. We're going to load in the morning tomorrow. And that is a John Deere 8270 tractor. So it's not like this 9R I just delivered, which is articulated. An 8200 is just a big single body steerable wheel tractor. We're taking that out to El Campo, Texas.
Northwest 16th Street.
Yes. We got 541 miles up to our shipper in Louisville, Georgia. So that's out. Was that out US 20, 16, something crap like that? 16, I think. What's the, let's see. Louisville is north of, what's that stupid town called? Swainsboro, I believe it is. Alright, let's see.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Height is good, yeah. So first things first, we're going to get up here to Fort Pierce. Alright.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Hooker Highway towards State Route 812 East.
So we got a little, so off to our, well, basically right in front of us as well, but also off to our left here is
First right onto Hooker
Lake
Highway
Okeechobee.
towards State Route 812 East.
Straight ahead is the town of Pahokee. Canal Point. We're gonna skirt right on the edge of Lake Okeechobee here. Unfortunately, there's a big dike all the way around, pretty much all the way around the river and around the lake. So you really, even though you're right next to it, you can't see it. So off to our left here, there's a little turf farm. left and right now, there's a sugar cane. This area's pretty big on that. Wow, Lord. Okay, this is... Like I said, about 76 miles to get up to Fort Pierce. I am sweaty.
Turn left onto North Main Street.
I just feel disgusting, so when I get to Fort Pierce, I'm going to take a quick shower. I need it. I mean, 6 o'clock this morning, and it was already disgusting. I mean, it was oppressive stepping outside. I don't know how anybody lives in this.
Turn in a second left onto North Main Street.
I do not understand how people survive. Is that road closed? Okay, the road is closed. They got the road closed there for some reason. Okay, well I guess we gotta go this way. Alright, we're just gonna, so instead of going right here, we're gonna have to do some detour. Oh, that's stupid. Well, and of course there's no real good roads apart from this one and going all the way over here to I-95. Stupid. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's no roads in this area. So apart from right here next to Lake Okeechobee, the 441, going that way, we got to take 98, 441 this way, over toward Fort Lauderdale, Miami direction. First. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Hard for the course. But whatever, like I said, we got this load done this morning. That was roughly a 1,600 mile trip. It'd have been a whole lot nicer if I could have got that done on Saturday. Well, what actually would have been better is if I could have gotten out of the shop earlier on, and picked up my load Wednesday morning, got down here Friday. And then all day Saturday, drive back up to Georgia and get my 34 up that way. Oh well. Tis what it is. Could take Connors Highway, but I don't know if they got that closed up there. So. I don't know if I can bypass that shutdown. Well, I'm not getting up to Louisville today anyway, so there's no sense in worrying about it. Okay. still there, buddy? Now, whatever. Okay, so we're just going to try to make the best of a hot day. Let's see. When I get up here to Fort Pierce, looking more like a 2-hour trip from now, so that'll be just about 1 o'clock. A little bit more once I get past Connors Highway here. The GPS should align itself this unfortunately longer way on the I-95. Not particularly the way I want to go. Maybe just more miles that I need to do, because they got the road shut down over there for some stupid reason. And there's virtually nothing else in the area to cut through. Now I know it's part of the Everglades area, but still. Put in a bridge. Put in a tunnel. Put in an Evel Knievel ramp so you can jump over the area. Sugar cane out here. Mile after mile after mile. So you can turn around, go back the other way, but you can't, go north from here. Way is quote-unquote passable for a truck. Not exactly desirable for a truck, but it is passable for a truck. It's not prohibited. But like I said, I don't know where that road blockage ends. Does it end after Canal Point? After Pahokee? I mean, I don't know. Either way, it's not worth worrying about. All sweaty and dirty and stinky. GMC Sierras no longer come with turn signals. You have a special license not to use a turn signal. You could just have a little common sense and not be so close to me. Idiots. Oh Lord, people. Alright, we got roughly 8 hours and 10 minutes on our clock that we can drive. Like an hour and a half without any slowdowns, being able to drive at the maximum speed we're permitted to drive, which of course is never going to happen. In order to get up to our ship. probably stop. If I could stop somewhere on I-16, there's a Chase truck stop not too far away. There's another one not too far east of that on I-16. That's kind of pushing the day. I'll probably find a Pilot Flying J to stop at. I'll just get up a little bit earlier tomorrow. Be at my shipper as soon as they open up. From what I could see from the Google Maps satellite image, it looks like they do have a fence around the entire property, so parking there.
3 miles, turn left onto Connors Highway toward Canal Point.
Is not going to be an option, so oh well. We'll make do. As long as I get somewhere else to park. I said if I can get to a Pilot Flying J, get my free shower, we are good to go. That's not going to stop me from getting one here around the 1 o'clock hour when I get up here to Fort Pierce, because I need one now. And when it's 8, 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning, hell, when I got up at 6:30 this morning, and it feels like you're carrying a 400-pound wet comforter, on top of you, just push weight you down. Yeah, that's not my kind of weather. I'm too much a northerner to be able to tolerate that for long. Take frequent breaks. I'm leaning. I wear glasses. I'm leaning over, and my glasses are getting filled with sweat dripping off my face, so that I can't see a damn thing. Plenty of ice water for the moment. As far as that goes, we're okay. Not going to suffer any heat stroke, heat exhaustion, heat prostration, whatever they want to call it. Basically 12 miles out of the way, roughly 12 miles out of the way,
onto Connors Highway toward Canal Point.
Just so I can go double back to get, to get over there towards Pahokee. Alright, so now it's saying 89 miles over here to I-95, and then up, Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie. Those two piles are roughly the same. I'm not a big fan of either one of them. But I'm not going to waste my time trying to double back over Lake Okeechobee just because I like that route a little bit better. It's not going to do anything for me to do that. night I took my basically 3/4 pounds of spaghetti ragu, my homemade meat sauce, which basically 70/27 ground beef, about a pound of that, onion, sod laying in the road, onion, Italian seasoning, herb mix, black pepper, garlic, a tiny touch of a couple of red pepper flakes, and some Classico tomato and basil pasta sauce. That's my basic beef ragu. So all I did was I took that with all the fat that's in there, put that in the pan, triple the amount of garlic that I put in the first time, a nice heaping teaspoon of red pepper flake, about 2 tablespoons of chili powder, a whole lot more black pepper, to spice it up a little bit. Let all that cook together and mix all the ingredients and get the flavor out of the chili powder and the red pepper flakes. Shredded some lettuce, sliced up some onion, some green bell pepper, made a thing of refried beans. I have some, basically, what is that, about 6-inch corn tortillas and flour tortillas. So I had 3 flour tortillas with all the fixings in it, 2 corn tortillas with all the fixings in it. Oh, it's cheddar cheese. Loxahatchee. 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 So I had that for dinner last night. I think what I'll do here, once I get my shower, I got 2 thawed out Polish sausages, a little bit of onion, a little bit of mustard, a bun. I'll have those 2 for lunch. For dinner, I could do the burritos again, but I really don't want to do that again for tonight. What I might do is take out 2 chicken thighs, or at least 1 chicken thigh, thaw that out, half boil an egg. I got some seaweed, I got some onion. I'll take that chicken, I'm gonna grill it with some salt and pepper. And I think I'll make me a ramen tonight. think I might do that for dinner tonight. I ain't had a ramen in I don't know how long. And everybody's got to be first. Everybody's got to go. Let's switch lanes. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So I think I might do that tonight. It's either going to be a ramen or it's going to be corned beef hash with some fried eggs, bacon, sausage. Make a nice big dinner meal with a little bit of onion thrown in, a little bit of green pepper thrown in. I could go that direction, and I am kind of craving that. That's why when I went shopping this last weekend, I went not this weekend, but a few days ago. I picked up me a can of corned beef hash. So get that in the pan, get that all nice and really toasty brown and crispy on one side. A couple nice sunny side up eggs right on top of it. Like I said, a little bit of breakfast sausage, a couple of strips of bacon. I could really go for that right now, but that takes a little bit of time to cook. So, and the ramen takes a good while to cook too, but we'll see. We will see. We got about 16 miles roughly to I-95. So now we are really going to start dealing with the Miami, Fort Lauderdale traffic, Boca Raton, all that nonsense. Which is what I didn't want to come this way, but I kind of forced it. Whatever. Listen, I think I might do that for my lunch today. I can Polish sausage for lunch. Yeah, I haven't had either the corned beef hash or the ramen in a long while, so I think I'll do the ramen first. Corned beef hash, I think I'll wait till next weekend to have a nice Sunday breakfast. A little corned beef hash, sausage, bacon, eggs, a little bit of toast, and I might make some pancakes. Even though my loving, understanding, caring wife says I'm too fat for pancakes, but I think she'll be nice enough to let me have some pancakes. But I think ramen with some chicken, seaweed, onion, a really good soup in that ramen, some good noodles. I think that might be the thing to do. What I really could use for making a ramen is a good, a good thermos to be able to put my soup broth in there while I'm cooking the noodles. so that doesn't, so the soup doesn't get cold. That's probably one of the biggest hardest parts about trying to do that in the truck. A, I don't have the counter space. I don't have the ability to keep things warm off to the side as easily. So what I need is a nice thermos to be able to put my hot soup base into, in order to, get that prepared ahead of time. It's not going to get cold. It's going to stay piping hot. They're near boiling. That way, when my noodles are just about done, I'm going to start assembling my bowl. Put my soup base in there. Immediately put my noodles in. Put all my toppings in, and bam, good to go. I think that might be something I would need to actually have. Alrighty. Once I get a good majority of the stuff out of the freezer, then I'll try to pick up a pork roast and make a bacon, spinach stuffed pork roast with some balsamic vinegar to marinate and flavor it. Yeah, I forgot to make that rice for my tacos last night. Yeah, hey, all right. I'll make that later. I bought some rice, but was unable to. I forgot to make it. We'll figure it out one way or another. Like I said, we got all day today, the rest of the day today. So we got to get up here over to West Palm Beach, where we get on I-95, take that up to Fort Pierce, Palm Bay, Titusville, which is on the east side of Orlando, Daytona Beach, Jacksonville. That'll take us into Georgia, up near Savannah, I-16, over to, like I said, towards Swainsboro. Something like that. We'll pick up tomorrow morning. We've got a John Deere 8270 tractor to pick up with some dual tires. I should be legal weight on that, I think. I'll be basically 10 foot wide. I think I'll be legal weight. As long as I can balance out the top, the wheels, the axles, I mean, we should be good to go. Major highway up here is going to be the Florida Turnpike. I am not paying for the toll. The company's not going to pay for the toll because I'm not mandated to be on that road by permit. So we're going to go a little bit further east past the Florida Turnpike. That'll put us on to I-95 in about 10 miles. And then that'll take us, like I said, on north, and we'll get back into Georgia today. We'll pick up tomorrow morning, get our permits for El Campo, Texas. And if everything goes nice and smoothly, I should be able to get to El Campo, Texas by the end of the day on Wednesday. So, load up first thing Tuesday morning. A bare minimum, I want to get to Moss Point, Mississippi, right near Pascagoula. At a very bare minimum, get there. That's like 540 miles away from my shipper. The worst part about it is W's losing tarps. This pickup up here, drop that tarp. Now that's in the road. He looked at me. Now, properly secure your load, even in a pickup. That thing could have opened up and gotten on somebody's car, right in front of their windshield. That could have caused an accident. Oh well. So we may not have as much humidity out there in El Campo, Texas. We're going to have it once we get back into it, once we get from Georgia, where it's going to be somewhat humid, down past Atlanta, down past through Montgomery, down to Mobile, then over, like I said, Moss Point, over into Louisiana, especially. And we'll just do the best we can. And as long as, like I said, as long as there's no really any major slowdowns, or a thunderstorm picks up and makes me stop. You know, it's only like 1,017 miles, something like that. So that's it. That's an easy 2 days. As long as I can start nice and early in the morning, I maximize my Tuesday to drive as long as I can on Tuesday. Get past Moss Point. If I can go past that, that'd be good. Reduce the amount of miles I need to do on Wednesday down to around 430. We'll easily get there. We'll get delivered before the end of the day, and then hope then Tuesday or Thursday morning. Remember my days. Thursday morning, I should hopefully have another load already, and go be able to pick that up and deliver that next Monday by 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And that'll be a good 2 weeks worth of work. Really? You needed to be in front of me, did you? It's all part of the game, all part of the fun. So we'll try to enjoy the trip here. I got another hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes up here to Fort Pierce. Stinky needs a shower. We'll get that done real quick. We'll grab a little bite to eat. Well, not grab, but make a little bite to eat, like some Polish sausages. We'll top up our ice. I think I need to grab another gallon of water. That might be the smart thing to do, grab another gallon of water. And that'll carry me through to the end of the day, easy. Like I said, dealing with Jacksonville, the traffic on over on I-95, east of Orlando is going to be a little bit Daytona Beach area, Then once we get into across the border into Georgia, then we already got to find out where we're going to stop. The Elabel, there's a trucks up there. I forget what I think it's Love's in Elabel. I don't remember I don't remember a lot what's around Savannah. So. Whatever. Meatball Mondays at Lenora's. Holy mackerel. I hate this humidity down here. Ugh. Florida. Pardon me. I could not do Florida. Maybe December, January, February, maybe. You know, wintertime, maybe. But Florida, I mean, this Yankee cannot do this heat and humidity. I'd be taking too many breaks to not pass out, have heat stroke. Alligators are not something I want to have to deal with. But I need snow. I need actual cold weather during the winter time. I don't need my summers that hot. That's why we're going to be pretty far north and up in the mountain, into some mountainous area. So northwest Montana. That's where we're going.
In 3 miles, turn left onto I-95 toward West Palm Beach.
Alrighty. Alright. Well, we'll just make the best of it we can. Alright, so about an hour from now, we're going to have the sheer pleasure of a shower. I mean, I got my laundry done yesterday, so I have plenty of clean clothes. We got 2 miles to go. We're going to go and get in the proper lane here. That way we're not trying to get over at the last minute. There's your airport right there, the Palm Beach International Airport, right here off to our left. Lots of private planes right here. The old jet set, as it were. I need to be over in the other lane, actually. That's what that sign was saying.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Well, if that lane lets you go, people. How hard is it to make information correct?
Speed limit reduced ahead.
signs so they're actually, complete, correct. I wouldn't be switching lanes. I was in the lane that I need to be in, but the signage told me otherwise.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto I-95 toward West Palm Beach.
Oh, Lord. Why is it so hard to have it be done properly?
Turn at the first left onto I-95 toward West Palm Beach.
All right, 65 miles up to Fort Pierce. We're going to see what the rest of the day brings us. We'll probably do about another 300 and something miles. And if I can do another 400 miles after that, that'll put me at 600 and something miles for the day. But I'll see where I can get to in a reasonable time and blah, 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 blah. Normal trucker crying, complaining. And we'll just try to make a good day of it. I think financial. You don't think while driving, that's for sure. Away from all these merchant knuckleheads. Oh, Lord. Okie dokie. So I think I'll turn on an audio book or a podcast or some music. So until then, stay safe. God bless. Talk to you later. Thanks for joining me.